What is up, you guys? This is All Day Any Day 1 on the PS4, and I'm going to be giving you a video on the 1.12 patch notes update. So here's what we get for this update. We get Elektra as a purchasable character. You can purchase her with $20 in the PSN store. Right now you can only purchase her through the PSN store. She will not be available for G's or Splinters until 30 days after. What she comes with in that $20 purchase is obviously herself, her alternate costume, which is the one in the black costume. You can also get 2 Marvelous loot boxes and 2 experience boosters as well. Next is you have G's for sale, 25% off for a limited time. Not sure how long this is going to go on for, but it is going on. So if you do need some G's or something, probably now would be the better time to get it. And then you also get the Hell's Kitchen loot boxes, which is the Defenders loot box, which are the Defender series costumes. So you get Elektras, Daredevils, Luke Cage, and Iron Fist. Now, for the patch notes, Defenders event, calling all heroes and Defenders, talk to Misty Knight in the Avengers Tower to learn more about the orders from the hand. Once you've spoken to Misty Knight, you can download your Defenders participation ticket from the PlayStation Store and join the fight in pushing the hand out of New York. So that means you have to go into the PlayStation Store first, download it. It's like not even a second download of this ticket. The thing is, it's not gonna say that it's downloaded. You just have to press it once or twice. You can just keep spamming it if you'd like, doesn't matter, but you only need 1 participation ticket. So you would just click that and then you would talk to Misty Knight. So it says in the new missions, a Defender's task at hand account mission, which I'm gonna guess account mission means it's for your whole account, not for every character. So you can only get 50 orders from the hand based off just from your account. So you'll get 50 orders from the hand from talking to Misty Knight from your Defender's participation ticket. Next is the daily missions. So this one doesn't say account missions, so I don't think this is locked to just one character. I think that you can do this with every character, your daily missions. If you can't, then oh well, that sucks. But for the daily missions, it says each day a new mission will be available to help fight back against the hand invasion of New York. Reward, Hell's Kitchen loot box. So, you know what, I'm actually thinking, because the reward is a Hell's Kitchen loot box, that's a Marvelous loot box. So I'm gonna guess you can only do this once a day, regardless of how many characters you have. So next is the new items. You get 3 artifacts you can purchase and an extra artifact that you can farm. So you get a total of 4 artifacts. 3 of these artifacts you can purchase on the 120 orders from the hand, from the vendor, or you can get Elektra's artifact from her, from farming her. And all 4 of these can also be dropped as cosmically enhanced artifacts as well. So other items: Defender's modifications, defend the streets with a little extra hand-to-hand help. So you're gonna be able to probably, I think this is a summon ability. It's a modification that you can put on your gear. 50 orders from the hand. The next is you get 2 different rings: Kingpin's Ring of Power and Kingpin's Ring of Stature. These are both unique rings and they're both 90 orders of the hand, orders from the hand. So you can purchase those as well. The next one is Hell's Kitchen loot box. So you can get Luke Cage, hood on and hood off costume, Iron Fist, his costume, the shirtless costume from the whole Netflix series. You got Daredevil's costume. This one is really nice. I really like his costume here. He has 3 different ones. And you got Punisher's, Marvel's Daredevil, and then you've got Elektra's, both of her costumes. It's really nice. So next, it says hero specific experience bonus. Some superheroes are no strangers to the hand, and other criminals that lurk in the dark corners of the Hell's Kitchen. The following heroes that already know their way around the streets will receive a 10% experience bonus during this event until September 7th. So Daredevil, Elektra, Iron Fist, and Luke Cage. I don't know why they didn't put Punisher. I mean, they put Punisher in the loot box system. I don't know why they wouldn't put him in the experience either, but whatever. But yeah, so these 4 characters get the 10% experience boosters. So if you have these any of these 4 characters, I would recommend leveling them up. I mean, 10% XP bonus is whatever, but you know, I don't know if it's adding an extra 10% or if it's multiplying another 10%, because they did previously do a multiply of 15% experience bonus. So who knows? Now, Elektra as a new hero. So we got that, and then Marvelous Essence Store. So the Marvelous Essence Store has completely changed. So you don't go to the Moondragon anymore. She is not a vendor for the costume. She's still a vendor, but you can only purchase boosters from her, and I believe ultimate upgrades. I don't know. I'm not sure about ultimate upgrades, but I know you can purchase the boosters from her still. Yeah, so ultimate upgrades. It says ultimate upgrades right there on the bottom. So you can purchase ultimate upgrades and boosters from her, but you'd have to go into the actual store, not the PlayStation store, but the in-game store, to purchase costumes. So there are a few hero changes. There's Angela. Angela's Hunter's Blaze power now has the axe tag. Minor power tooltip typo fixes for 2 different things. So Ant-Man Tinker throws a burning damage over time now applies when the truck hits, not before. I don't see how that's a problem, but okay. Fixed an issue where you could remain in stealth from specialized super suit if you turned off the talent while still in stealth. Minor power tooltip typos and fixes. Beast fixed an issue with Beast summoned powers referring to teamwork synergy powers to their tooltips rather than summon powers. Fixed an issue with Beast summon powers gaining damage bonuses off of each other. Black Cat can no longer use Assassinate while moving. It stops movement as designed. Fixed an issue where Catnip would sometimes only strike once if used immediately when it came off cooldown. Black Panther's Vibranium Trap power now has the gadget tag. Next is Blade. He also enemy necessary now unlocks at level 2. Minor power tooltip typo fixes. Captain America, the one that everyone's been waiting for. The talent combat surge now highlights Vibranium Dash when you're making a talent selections. And then it fixed an issue where some cooldown powers were consuming 10 serum instead of 5. Captain Marvel Stellar Beam has been changed from a skill shot to an instant beam and has new visuals to match. Roundhouse Kick, Infused Uppercut, and Photonic Wave will now stop you when activated. Colossus, True Comrade also adds tooltips to their respective summon powers. Solitary Pillar disables summon-related tooltips from affected powers. Seismic Stomp adds the critical and brutal strike chance to Demolition Stomp. Osmium Courage adds all buff effects to Heroic Challenges tooltip, updated Colossus emblem armor icon. And then Cyclops, Eye in the Sky will now effectively hit targets while active. Previously it was only hitting on start and end of power. The Cutting Beam now highlights Explosive Blast when you're making your talent selections. Focus Beam will now properly halt spirit regeneration while channeling. Deadpool fixed an issue where the explosion VFX wouldn't always appear when activating Deadpool's Lil Deadpool power. And then Doctor Strange, when the Astral Invocation talent is active, Astral Clones will now cost 7 Sons of Cinnabus to consume 50% more mana as originally designed. Doctor Strange can no longer enter a headquarters with max secondary research and gets stuck in a 0-second cooldown state. Cooldowns will reactivate. Seal of Ashanti. Seal of Ashanti will now trigger a 0.5-second cooldown if you have Mystic Energy active while Seal of Oster is selected. This fixes an issue where Seal of Ashanti would not gain charges while those were in effect. Gambit added a Terrified Duration tooltip to Trick card, edited Dead Man's Hand tooltip to Clarity, and Ace of Spades will now show a channel bar. And then you've got Hawkeye. The Flash Bomb power no longer says it clears negative status effects. This was errant text. And then you have Iron Fist. The tooltip for the talent Solid Stances now reflects its actual functionality, increases all stance opener bonus power damage, and buffs by 100%. That's nice. Iron Man. Coolant Blast Heat Purging effect will now only apply if you are overheated. Jean Grey Psychic Lethargy now slows enemies by 30% by default and 60% with Telepathic Dominance active instead of the reverse. Luke Cage updated the improvised Wrecking Ball icon, and you can no longer move while using KO. Fixed an issue where Harlem Street Kick would let you slide with while the power was active. Magic fixed an issue where Soulbrand would not always trigger properly with the Branded Mind active. Moon Knight Statue of Khonshu unlocks at level 2. Nightcrawler fixed an issue where Nightcrawler's inventory icon, armor icons were incorrect. Reign of Banff now has the correct icon. Nova Gravimetric Surge buff effect will now show up on the sidebar. Psylocke fixes an issue where Assassinate would not reset the cooldown of Katana Typhoon when Psy-Katana was active. Change default button positions of Psy-Strike and Falling Lotus Strike for Psylocke's starting powers. I don't understand how that's a problem because you can switch around your abilities anytime you like. And then Punisher. Punisher, when using the multi-barrel rocket launcher talent, will now use a multi-barreled rocket launcher Neo, and have a significantly faster ammunition time in order to launch all rockets in the launcher more quickly. Rocky Raccoon ammo will now also regenerate while out of combat. Fix an issue with Rocky Raccoon's ultimate missile attacks having a much larger hit radius than the visuals would indicate. Scarlet Witch minor power tooltip typo fixes. She-Hulk Pillar of Justice should no longer be interruptible. Squirrel Girl offensive and defensive traits are no longer share the same name. Star-Lord elemental ammo loaders will now change the power tags of his elemental gun ammo spenders, and this is a visual only change that occurs in the power's HUD. The powers already operate as if they had the tag. Moved Star-Lord's air power to level 8, previously at level 6, to prevent 2 powers unlocking at level 6. Fixed an issue where Star-Lord's hero synergy wasn't being applied properly, so now you get the 2.5% gun damage from Star-Lord, which is really nice, really useful. Thor moved Thor's hammer smash power to level 8, previously level 6, to prevent 2 powers unlocking at level 6. Fixed an issue with Odin's favor not highlighting with the right powers in the power selection panel. Wolverine. Furious Assault should now properly boost Tornado Claw with building momentum active. Adjusting Swift Claw's tooltip to explain the crit hit chance effect is a buff, not part of the power. And then a few item changes that I think a lot of people are gonna like. So item changes: increased the drop rates for rare boss items in all regions of the game. So all the artifacts have another percentage increase in their drop rates, which is really nice. Supervillain showdown rooms have new and improved loot. Stark Tech recipes have been relocated to the scientist research boxes. Stark Tech recipes no longer use Stark Tech credits to craft these now use standard crafting materials. So that kind of sucks-ish. The recipes for StarkTech research credits have been removed. StarkTech research credits can no longer be acquired. Existing StarkTech research credits are now expired. StarkTech research credits and can be sold to the vendors for credits. The Cosmic Spirit Adaptability Catalyst bonus affix now properly works from all damage types. Fixed an issue preventing the Sinister Six medallion attribute bonus from triggering correctly when both signature and ultimate effects are active simultaneously. Fixed an issue where Danger Room end chests were not properly dropping the cosmic versions of the Danger Room exclusive artifacts. So that right there is going to be a much better reason for people to run Danger Rooms now. You want to run those cosmic Danger Rooms with the higher challenge rating, and you will have more than likely have a higher chance of getting the cosmic version of that artifact. You still have to prey on RNGs to give you an artifact in the first place, but the fact that you can actually get a cosmic version now is even better. The next one is fix the tooltip issue with Madam Hydra's medallion. And then visual updates. Some enemy and boss models have been updated with this patch with new appearances and animations. Blob and Toad, various agents of Hydra. Miscellaneous changes of bug fixes. That's a lot of bugs, so I'm not gonna go over any of that. You can read that yourself. So that's a lot of fixes, a lot of notes, patch notes and whatnot. So also, before I finish, this is where you're gonna go to talk to Misty Knight. You're gonna come right here. She's right next to the store, near the storage, right in the middle. Just come over here, talk to her, and you get your currency right on the bottom, right at the very bottom. Time Lost Relic, orders from the hand. You can get that, and then you will go and talk to one of the vendors, whoever. I'm not sure yet because I haven't gone out and maybe right here. But oh well. Either way, hopefully this video helped you at all. If you're at home or you're not on the game, or you just didn't see the forums or whatever, then yeah. But anyways, this is all day to day 1 on the PS4. Have a good day, good night, and peace.